everyone, Mardiman641 here. Welcome back to another episode of Master Quest, where today we will be tackling within the last two remaining dungeons and going to be beating up the harder versions of said dungeons. Obviously, before we begin, I'm doing a giveaway on Master Quest. My copy of Master Quest goes to the actual disc, of course, so if you guys want my copy of it, it will be signed and everything else. Again, leave a comment down below, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and again, I'll run your comment on a random generator, and if you're a lucky person, you'll be able to win this giveaway. So, let's not waste too much time. Let's get right into it. So, we're playing the Gerudo Training Ground in this episode. And, the Gerudo Training Ground, more of the same, more of anything else, but, start things off, of course, you go ahead and shoot this eye switch. And it will open up, I think... yeah, we'll open up the right side, but we don't actually need to go this way. And then, of course, you use Din's Fire or Fire Arrows. And you, of course, unlock the path to your left. Of course, there's, of course, also two chests here. Make sure to, of course, open up these chests. And, of course, you will just get your bomb shoes and also your arrow refill. And let's go ahead and take a quick look in the upcoming room up ahead really quickly before we do anything else. So, you know in the Master Quest it's going to be a treasure chest, right? This time it's actually a crate. What's the crate for? Well, we'll have to find out. Besides that, a lot of the doors are pretty much lower down, so you don't need that many keys. But for right now, let's just go ahead and focus on what we're currently doing. And for better yet, what I'm going to start off doing right at the bat is I'm going to go this way, so that way I can at least do one quick little thing, get that out of the way, so we won't have to worry about it on our second time. We got to defeat all the enemies in limited time. It requires like 5 Pacific lizard type enemies, like the adult Lizalfos, the young Lizalfos, the Dongos. They're all lizard type enemies. Of course, I'm using my big Goron sword. You also gotta take care of the Iron Knuckles as well. And of course, doing so will basically clear everything off. And of course, once you finish this room, you open up the treasure chest, and this will give you a small key. Now, you think you want to go that way? No. We need to come in here so that we can get a small key. It'll make it easier for the path. So that way we won't have to worry about it too much, especially when we loop around, and we'll talk about that later. But we're gonna go this way. So now, again, we have to defeat the enemies in limited time. This one, we have to fight an Iron Knuckle while in sand. But luckily, ain't too bad. Open it, you just get yourself a bloopy. Most of the keys in this dungeon actually don't really give you keys. They most likely or not will just give you spoils. Anyway, so now we have to collect the Jewels of White. This one's a little bit different. Obviously, Master Quest, but you go and grab this Silver Ruby, then you run this way. Here you have to be really careful, because what you gotta do is you gotta somehow carefully grab onto the ledge. I recommend that you slowly walk backwards. But sometimes the game is so picky of where its hitbox is that even if I'm clearly touching it, which you clearly just saw I was touching it, it didn't register it. So now I have to go there again. Slowly walk backward. Grab it this time, thank you. From here, make sure that you also hookshot from this specific angle so that we can get another Silver Ruby. You can't just get it from the middle area. You have to get it from the right area. Otherwise, as what Josh Jepson says, it is not supposed to go at an angle. It never was. Anyway, from here, of course, you have to get another Silver Ruby. I'm pretty sure I missed it. Mainly because, like, I wasn't sure on the direction. Get another Silver Ruby here. think the last silver ruby is the one over here, and I'm gonna have to hookshot my way to get in there. And I think, like, after even, like... I think after I get the silver rubies... I was about to say after I get the silver rubies, I would assume that maybe that the timer will still go, but that isn't the case, don't worry. There's a wall master. I try to take him out, but the freaking camera's garbage. Lakitu, you're fired. And no, I don't care if it's not Mardiman641, but whoever's in charge of the camera is fired. Enter the next room. Defeat all enemies in limited time. In other words, you have to kill 2 Stalfos along with some Skulltulas. I think actually 3, because I feel like 1 was out of my view. Either that, or maybe I'm just blind. Kill these Skulltulas. Some just don't like to move right away. Now, from here, what you must do, you must go ahead and get yourself some blue fire. Get a bottle. And what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to melt that ice right there. But right now we don't need to do it because we're gonna be doing something else first. Let's go ahead and open up this chest, get our spoils. It's not gonna be a key, unfortunately. It's gonna be a bundle of arrows. And we gotta push this block all the way to the end. Once you do that, you enter into the next room, which is filled with a ton of these spike enemies. I don't know what their actual names are, but, like... definitely try to take care of them, and also take care of the freezits in the area as well. Of course, you get yourself another small chest, which will give you potentially a purple ruby, which is for 50 rubies. Now, unlike the original game, I don't think there's anything in these small little grotto areas, so pretty sure that's pretty much all we pretty much came for. A lot of these rooms are pretty much filler. Anyway, so from what you do next, you must go ahead and grab your Ocarina, and you gotta play the Song of Time right here, so that way, you can climb up the Song of Time block and enter into, the hole that you can use your Lens of Truth on, and access the next room. And once you go in there, this will be blocked by an ice wall. You're gonna have to use your blue fire to melt the ice. And my throat's starting sore. So once you've done that, you enter into the next room. And then, this next room's a little bit weird, but bear with me, it's gonna be simple once we get past it. But, anyways, let's see. Hookshot. I think that's all we need, hopefully. What you must do is you must hookshot onto this target. Stand on top of it, and it will create, like, something. I'm not sure what it did, but it did something. And then from there, you must use your bow and arrow and then shoot this crystal switch. Doing that will, of course, unlock the door, but we're not gonna enter the door yet. Right now, there's nothing inside of it. So what we do next, you may ask? Well, for one, we need to go ahead and make our way onto the rotating platform. But I think the easy way to do that is to grab that and then drop down here. Now we must blind the eye statue. And for some reason for this dolphin emulator, because I have to use this for, like, Master Quest stuff, the sensitivity is very picky. I'm not sure why, it just is. But thankfully I was able to get it. And then they spawn a chest in this area. Right over here. But opening it will just not give you much. It will just pretty much give you a Bonchu. From there, you go ahead and enter into the next room, which is way over here. Now this next room, of course, you have to defeat all the enemies in limited time. In other words, you have to take care of the fire slugs. And also one extra, like one more iron knuckle as well. Like that. So, upon killing all the enemies, you get yourself another treasure chest. Before you open it, though, one thing you must do is you must go ahead and use your bow and arrow on a slightly visible crystal switch. It's slightly popping out of there, but you shoot that to spawn a wooden chest inside this fire pit, which it should be burning up, but realistically, for some reason, it just isn't. You hit this switch and open up this chest, and that will give you actually your second small key of this dungeon. So now, once we got all that in hand, we move on to the next room. And this room is filled with a ton of fire stuff. So let me go ahead and get myself the... Actually, you know, to challenge myself, I don't think I need the hover boots. But let me go ahead and get fire arrows and also the Megaton hammer. Yeah, that one. Okay. And what we're going to be doing next, we're going to try to capture every single of these with only what we currently have. Wait, what did that do? Oh, I think it just summons that, so we can hookshot to it. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's what it did. Alright. I think I see what we gotta do. Okay. So now we're gonna use our fire arrows. Fire at that. And in a limited time, what you must do... You must quickly do this, and then immediately hookshot out of there. We're gonna try doing this without using the hover boots. Now, from there, you're gonna have to relight it, because, like, again, the amount of time is very limited. Jump across here. I recommend Z targeting. Immediately run over here, and then you must hookshot up there. Wow, Marty. You weren't expecting Link to do a full-size jump, weren't you? Oh my god. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. So we're back here again. I'm gonna drop down because I don't trust you. Then we're gonna go ahead and fire at this. And of course, to make this one without the hover boots, you roll, and that's it. And then of course from there, hookshot, get out of there. Enter the next room. Collect the underwater gems. First and foremost, we're gonna take out these jellyfish carefully. If you take care of them incorrectly, then it's gonna cause some problems. But I want to take care of them so that way we can enter this water as much HP as possible. Because another twist I'm gonna do for this challenge is I'm actually gonna enter in there without using my Zora tunic. And I only have basically 15 hearts. I don't know how much time that'll give me, so we're just gonna have to hope for the best. Get my iron iron boots on, because it's the only way to take care of him. Let me look here. Do I need anything else? No, I don't think so. Get a little snippet from those enemies. Take care of these enemies, of course. And we must go ahead and backflip onto this. Or not. Doesn't work that way. That's fine. Have it your way. You must use the hook shot to basically collect these gems. At least only 2 of the gems, because like a few of them require you to go a certain way. Got that one. You have to like line up yourself with the gems. Move myself a little bit over here. That's a little bit too far. So upon doing that, what's weird is that, oh, okay, never mind. I was about to say, like, what's weird is that the moment they just view the treasure chest, all of a sudden, like, the timer just resetted. Nah, that was not the case. That's fine. And we still leave with only 45 seconds left on the clock. But yeah, anyways, open up the treasure chest, get ourselves the third and final small key. Yes, unlike the original dungeon where there's 9 small keys total, there's only a total of 3 small keys total. You hook shot up here, walk your way this way, and of course what you gotta do is you gotta open up every single small chest is along the way, and of course get yourself to the crate in the middle. And here is a loser ruby, Gloopy. Gosh darn it. You found only 1 ruby. You are not very lucky. Well, it's not my lucky day. Today is not Friday the 13th, but rather Sunday the 16th. Thank goodness it was not that weekend. Open up this. You get yourself a Bloopy, which is for 5 rubies. Then, of course, you move up ahead. And, of course, as you exit this one, I think this one will stay open. Yeah, it will. And, we're gonna go up here, but we won't do too much justice, because, like, there's really ain't much up here besides, like, a treasure chest that will give you pretty much some spoils, like 50 rubies. Not very much. Go this way. Open up some more chests. This one might, I'm gonna guess, bombs. A Gloopy. 1 ruby. Darn. Next one. This one's bombs. A red ruby. It's a ruby. Alright, now this is where you start using your keys. First key, number 1, on that door. Open up this chest. Arrows. Bundled arrows. Gloopy. Loser. You found only 1 ruby. You are not very lucky. Well, I'm not lucky at all. Today's not my lucky day. I can't even guess what is even in these chests. Second key used, and third key used. So now we made it to, of course, this crate. You roll into it, and it reveals a rusty switch. You hit it, and it will actually spawn a treasure chest somewhere, most importantly, above you. The thing is, you actually have to re-enter this room, and in order to do that, we need to basically go through the entire dungeon again, up to a certain point. I'm gonna fast forward this process, so let's go! Okay, so now we're back into this room. Now, we're gonna go ahead and, by the way, so, in order to unlock the door in here, in case you decide to skip ahead, you hook shot in there, And then, of course, you must use your bow and arrow to shoot at a crystal switch that is landing in one of the fire flames. Doing that will, of course, unlock this door. You open the door, and at first glance, like, huh, where's her chest? I feel so scammed. I feel so scammed. So I'm gonna go turn around, and then leave a room, and then completely miss this. This chest is gonna try to hide from you. And I bet, like, if you don't have LASIK eye surgery, I bet you can easily miss this, so... yeah, try not to overlook this. But opening it will give you the dungeon item, which of course is the ice arrows. And again, as I stated back in the Gerudo Valley area, ice arrows is basically helpful for, I guess, like, a certain boss fight that you could do earlier. But, we end up doing this instead. But overall, in terms of like everything else for dungeon, again, keep in mind, like, Ice Cavern, Bomb the Well, the child side of the Spirit Temple, at best, those are like mini dungeons. There's no boss. The main reason you're doing this, so that way you can get yourself a dungeon item that will help you further into the game. But, other than that, we're pretty much done with the Gerudo Training Ground, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, as always, if you want to sign up for this giveaway, leave a comment below, make sure to leave a like, and hit the subscribe button with the bell notification turned on. YouTube told me that this amount of people are not subscribed, so make sure to hit that civic subscribe button. And as always, Mardiman641 signing out. Have yourself a fantastic night, and I'll see you legends in the next one. Goodbye.